Hi guys, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys have been requesting this video, so here it is. I'm finally going to show you a day in my life. I am a knight, full of surety, bravery, and purpose, riding horseback through the kingdom. The soldiers of the neighboring kingdom pursue me. They want my head. I must make my way through the forest before it's too late. I must bring this anecdote to the dying witch, or else... And suddenly, I am no longer a knight. I am myself again, Vanessa. A peasant of modern day. As my skin brushes against the familiar t-shirt cotton sheets, I cry. I don't want to be me. I want to be a knight. Sure, I have brilliance and booty, but without a bounty on my head and a beast between my legs, I am nothing. I emerge from my bed. My old body aches and creaks at the ripe age of 23. With each pop, crack, and snap, I am reminded of my fragility and fatality. I take my morning piddle. It is the most dependable thing in my life. I wash my filthy hands. These hands hold and let go. They wave hello and goodbye. They remain dry as a desert no matter how many gallons of lotion I put on. I wash my face and I look at myself. Really look at myself, searching for something, someone. Who is she? Oh my God, who is she? It's now time to feed. I carefully construct a breakfast feast for myself, ensuring that each ingredient will be nourishing to my body. I cry again, for I have mastered self-care. I take a single sip of tea. Immediately, my bowels demand to be attended to. Back to the toilet. Slowly but surely, I empty myself of yesterday's meals. Poor things. Surely they had no idea they would spend the ends of their lives emerging from my butthole. I return to my breakfast. It's of course cold now. I examine my wardrobe. Who do I want to be today? I settle on something subtle. With humility and gratitude, I move $3,000 from my trust fund to my checking account. I would highly recommend a trust fund to anybody who's interested. Of course, everybody's different, but this is just what works for me. My anxiety demands that I check and recheck and recheck and recheck that the stove top is off and the front door is locked before I head out for the day. I arrive at today's adventure location, the playground. My job for today is to return to a childlike state, to play. I will not hinder any impulse. What will I discover? What colors, shapes, and feelings will emerge within my spirit? I will allow myself to notice these things and then keep a record of my findings. I am both the subject and the scientist. After logging my work hours for the day, I am ravenous. For lunch, I choose to eat my words, cruel things I have said to myself or others. After lunch, I meet up with my trainer. I have been navigating the tricky sexual tension between us for months now. We exchange words, sentences, paragraphs, books with just our eyes. The want is palpable. After my workout, I know I must shower, but first I like to get as dirty as possible. Later, I usually have 3 or 4 dinners, each with different potential suitors. I give each of them an hour-long interval to try to woo me. After I whisk the final suitor away, it is time for my nighttime ritual. I read a little bit about all the religions I am considering adopting. None of them ever feel right, which sets me up for my third cry of the day. I am in crisis over my identity, in panic over what I believe, and in despair over the emptiness of existence. This is the perfect headspace for me to be in as I crawl into bed and drift off to sleep. All right, well, that's a typical day in my life. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.